Hi guys. Oh, you guys are rolling through. It's nice to see everybody. Hi guys. I'm just waiting for my partner to join me. Hi, thanks for responding. Let me know where you guys are from. You can comment that down below. There we go. There's my partner. I'm just waiting for her to come through, and we're going to be doing this live together. Hey Sabrina.
Hey,
How you
how are
doing?
you? I'm good.
Good. People are saying I'm a graduate. Someone said I'm from
Oh,
France. Someone said I'm from Crawley. It's nice to have you guys all on here.
mm,
Hey guys. Like I'm just gonna give like just let's say a minute more, just so that more people can come through.
well, yeah,
How's your day been, Sabrina?
it's good. I'm in London and it's raining so much.
Is it? It's
Isn't it
not really
raining in Canterbury?
pardon.
It's not raining in Canterbury.
Not raining in Canterbury.
Really?
Shock.
That's cool. Yeah, it's really
Yeah,
cold here as well. I don't know. I wanted to just go out for a walk, but obviously that's not happening.
because it's pouring.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's been a minute now, so I'm just gonna start. Hi guys, just want to welcome you to this session. This is the Student Life at Kent Q&A, and my name is Nicola. I'm a second year student, and I'm here studying sociology and social policy, and I'm also here with
Sabrina, and I'm in second year as well, studying history and politics.
Perfect. And we know that a lot of you guys have so many questions of like how Kent is like during this COVID time. So we'll do our best to talk about our own experience and what it's like currently here at Kent. So we can just start off with the first question that has come through to us, and it's what is student life like with COVID?
In my experience, I found that, of course, there's going to be restrictions. For example, I don't know about your course, but mine is all online at the moment. So I
Oh,
haven't been on campus for any seminars yet or any
okay.
lectures. Yeah, is that the same for you?
Mine's like different. So mine's like a mixture. So it's mostly majority online, but we've had like
Hmm.
some weeks where it's face to face. So we still get that like interaction where
Oh, that's nice.
yeah, we get to see it, speak to our seminar leaders and have
Yeah,
them.
it's like for a lot of my friends, to be fair. So, but yeah, so that's one restriction I would say. And obviously, you won't be able to go out as much, but despite all of that, I would still say it's a very enjoyable experience, especially because I think I joined lots of societies, and that
Yeah,
would be the biggest tip is for people to join societies because honestly, that made the biggest difference from week one when I joined to now. It keeps you very busy, occupied, it gets you to meet people, and I know with a lot of societies, some of their things are online, but
yeah,
even when you get the chance to interact with people and also I mean, depends on society. Some are also in person.
yeah.
Um, yeah, I would say that.
Join societies. What society are you a part of again?
Oh, okay. So just to plug my society, I'm on the committee for Young Women Kent. So actually, we did some things in person. We usually do 50-50 mixture to accommodate to all people. So with UN Women, we will do every 2 weeks a talk, and that's usually on Zoom. So it could be something about something recent that happened in the news about women's issues.
Yeah.
It's always a really nice discussion. You get to see everyone speak. And also, we have done some things in person. We went to Cape, so that was fun.
That's
I
good.
think it's
I
nice when you can do like a mixture, you know? It's not just all online or just not all in
yeah,
person.
honestly, that makes you feel like there's more like interaction and you're just more involved.
Yeah, because obviously we're in a pandemic, so we haven't gone back to normal.
Literally,
But But when you get like the little moments when it feels like kind of normal, when you get to see people again, that's really good.
literally.
Hmm.
But yeah.
So we have another question. Are you still able to see friends?
Well, for me, I live with my friends this year. So yeah, I've
Same.
been able to see my friends.
That does
Um,
help.
Literally, it does help for like when you guys are going into second year. It's much like better because you get to see them more. You get to like do stuff with them, even if it's just like ordering food and watching a movie. You get to do it with that you feel comfortable with. But for the people that I don't live with and I'm still friends with, we can just do little things like doing our weekly shop together, or like going to one of the restaurants on campus because there's like literally so many. So just things like that, just to keep connecting with people that I don't live with. It's been
Mhm.
it's been good. It's not too bad.
That's a good tip. Actually, I would say I live with some of my friends, but then my friends outside of my house bubble, I usually see them in the library.
Mm-hmm.
It's not as boring as it sounds because in the library, it's very safe. The way it's set out, you're all
Yeah,
socially distanced. But there's a cafe downstairs still open, so we'll just speak then and then go up to the silent floor and just study together. But even then, it's still nice to see people you're familiar
it's
with.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So another question that we have as well is, can you still have fun at uni?
Yeah, I would say so for sure. I mean, I'm definitely having fun this year. Again, I think that is down to the fact that I'm part of so many societies. So I
Literally.
suggest everyone to join societies
Yeah,
because just been the biggest thing that helped me is meeting new people through societies.
it
So
really.
Nicola societies.
I'm part of one society actually.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like in fellowship, so
Hmm.
I get to like obviously worship God, but at the same time be with people that like we share the same values, and sometimes we have like game nights and stuff like that. But that's on Zoom. That's on Zoom.
I was gonna ask,
But,
is it in person?
pardon?
I was gonna ask if it's in person.
Yeah, it is in person
Oh,
actually.
it
It's
is?
socially distanced, yeah, but thank God it's
Oh.
so it still feels
Mm.
like, it still feels like you can still have that element of being with people and socializing with people. My friends are from there as well. So yeah, it's not too
I'm
bad.
just gonna put something in the comments and pin it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, while you're doing, have a look at which is it to balance study and other activities. Oh, and for the viewers watching, like you guys can ask your questions away as well. And like,
Yeah.
if you guys do have any questions, do let us know. But this question that we just had come through as well, the easy to balance study and other activities. I would say it's fairly easy, but you do have to manage your time and you do have to be proactive, making sure you have time set aside for studying and set aside for other activities you have, because it's very easy to neglect, like let's say some work that you have and not focusing on it because you're too busy with like other things that you're doing. So literally just scheduling a certain amount of time that you're going to dedicate to work changes the
Mhm.
keeps you on top of your work. But yeah,
And I think actually having things online um, does help for me because everything is online. I don't spend time having to get to campus and I live off campus. Um, so obviously that takes time.
it does.
But
It makes you like, okay, I've got this seminar at this time, so I can literally just do my reading at this time, and like literally, it's just much more easier because you don't have to have that walking distance of going into class. You just have to just get everything done at home. Someone said,
Mhm.
guys, yeah, we're good. We're good. Thank
Enjoying the cool weather.
you. Yeah. But yeah.
Are you
I,
able to pin the comment?
pardon?
Are you able to pin the comment? I
Let me
don't
try.
think I can do it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Perfect.
thank you.
Cool. Um
We have another question, by the way.
cool, let's see.
Oh, what facilities are on campus to help you study? I love this question because I use the library a lot, like a lot, a lot. Last year as well, and then this year. But I think because I haven't got anything in person in terms of teaching, I want to be on campus, and that's a really good excuse for me to be on campus. It just makes
Literally,
it feel normal, you know, because otherwise I'm not going to be on campus at all. And we have an amazing library. It's an
the life.
award-winning library, by the way, guys. It's really, it's just great. It's very spacious, and the way that it's set up is very safe as well because of social distancing. And then
Yeah,
you get anti-back wipes.
yeah,
It's honestly really good. It's very safe, and I feel comfortable studying there all day.
literally.
Like I mentioned before, I go with friends as well, and then we're socially distanced, but we can at least see each other and talk. Um, so I would definitely say library is a great facility.
Yeah.
Um,
Just to
yeah.
add, a lot of the accommodations also have like study hubs. So literally, they have like computers and like some desks so that you can study
Mhm.
not too far from your accommodation as well. So that's something that I've been kind of enjoying because I live like in an accommodation called Parkwood, and then there's these Parkwood study hubs that's like closer to me than going all the way to the library. So that's been really cool as well. So
I had
yeah,
that last year. I was in Turing, and I had the Turing study hub, and that was really good. Also, for those that aren't on campus but doesn't want to go to the library, I know my school in politics we have a common room, so there should be common rooms for other schools as well. Just find out where that is, and yeah, you can study there.
literally. Someone called Nana asks, can you apply when your certificate is not ready? So I'm guessing you mean like your grades are not ready yet.
Hmm. I would say contact the head of school. If you're a Nana, you can DM us, and we can help you for the specific school. We can send you specific contacts that
Yeah,
way. So if you just private message any of the university socials, it can be Instagram, for example, and then we can help you one to one there. But I would just say, whatever department you're going to apply for, whatever school, see the head of the department and ask them specifically.
yeah. You should be able
Or
to
the
find.
administration team,
Pardon?
the administration team of that school, for
Yeah.
sure.
And somebody else asked, are there a lot of international students at Kent? There's
Yeah.
quite, yeah, there's quite a few. Actually, I have a lot of international friends. They're
I
so
do
cool.
too. And there's
There's,
also a lot of international societies, which are great. And the University of Kent is a international university, or at
yeah.
least the European university. So we get a lot of international students from everywhere.
So,
We also are based in France,
yeah,
in
Paris.
Brussels, in Paris, right? Yeah. So we do definitely get a lot of international students.
I think there's one more question. Say life at Kent is very campus based. Like, is it hard to sort of get out of the campus and go to Canterbury?
Oh,
Mm,
not at all.
there's
Because I
like,
haven't asked that. Honestly, when I was living on campus last year, I was in Turing, so we had a bus stop kind of close. I would say like a 3-minute walk, so very close. And the bus to city centre took us, I think, 15 minutes.
literally,
But even walking it, when you're going downhill, it's maximum 25-minute walk.
it's,
So it's very easy to commute around Canterbury, isn't it?
yeah, it's really easy. The buses are really frequent.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not too hard at all. You get the
No.
whole, but you can still have that whole going to town feel, and it doesn't feel like it's too much just to go to town. It's really close, really local. I
I
think
study in town as well.
you literally.
Do you have more questions?
Uh, um, I think yeah. Somebody sent a question like this. Can you tell us about September 2021 intakes, like any new role from the university?
There aren't any new rules, so to speak.
Yeah.
What do you mean by rules? Do you mean certain change in criterias, or the way that the university is planning on continuing teaching? I'm not
I
sure.
Anyone, I believe students from most international countries are still able to come. But
Mm-hmm.
if you send a message to the Instagram in a private DM, we'll be able to respond to you so that we can respond directly to what country you're from, and then we can
No
also
more
send
information, yeah.
instructions of how to apply. So yeah.
Yeah, feel free to message us, everyone. If you don't want to ask any questions here or you think about something later, just DM any of the University of Kent social media pages, including Instagram.
Yup. Okay. We have another question. It says, what leisure facilities are on campus?
There is a gym. I'm not part of the gym this year though. I was last year because I was part of the squash society. Um,
Uh, the gym is.
oh, did I what?
I said the gym is free this year.
Oh, it is free, isn't it?
If you're
For
on.
no, free for if you're on campus and if you're a first year student, right? That's really good. That is, we didn't have that last year. No. Actually, it just came to my mind now. I don't know if you've been, Nicola, to the Gulbenkian
Yes, I have.
cinema. I went there a month ago to watch Joker. It was really good,
Yeah,
and they do really student-friendly deals and student-friendly prices. I think it was two for yeah, choose two for two Tuesday, something like that. So you get half price. So I think
on the
my ticket £3. It's actually £3. That is so good. So I
so
definitely advise everyone to check out Gulbenkian.
check out our cinema, guys. We have a cinema on campus. It's actually really good.
Mhm. It's actually really, really good. And when
Mhm.
I went, obviously we were socially distanced, but you can go with your bubble. So with my housemates, so we all could sit together, but then would be socially distanced from another bubble.
Literally, literally, and we also
Mhm.
Woody's, which is just like this. It's a restaurant slash
Mhm.
bar slash. You can play like games. I'm pretty sure you can play like Xbox or something on those screens.
Oh, I didn't
Like
know that.
literally, and every time there's a game, I swear all the guys from I don't know where they come from, and they come for a beer, and literally they always watch their matches. So yeah, that's really good just for like just chilling with your friends and just having a good
Is
time.
Woodley close to Parkwood?
Yeah, it's really close to Parkwood.
Yeah.
That's going to bed.
Yeah, I
And
went a few times last year. It was fun.
it's good.
Question, by the way. Um, what's your typical day or week like? Oh, I like that question. Nicola, do you want to start?
Yeah, like I'll start from a typical day. I would say, depending on the day, is actually slightly different. I could have like one day where it's like a lot of seminars. Then I'll probably, when I have more seminars, I will watch less of my lectures. Or I could have another day where it's like I'll just solely dedicate to watching most of my lectures. And after that, like let's say I'll end the day like around 4. Then I'll chill, spend time with my friends. So that's like a typical day for me. How about
Mm-hmm. I think it depends on if I'm doing squash or not.
you?
So squash is actually close to campus. Um, for anyone that wants to join any sports, I would say check if they're running on campus. For example, squash wasn't going to run, but the president of our society worked really hard to collaborate with a private squash and rackets club, but it's literally 2 minutes away from campus. So I
That's
would really advise anyone that wants to join any sports societies to join squash. And because of that, I always go to the library first, work in the library,
mm,
most of my morning and afternoon, and then I'll go to squash, and then I'll go home. And I try to not do any work at home because then I just wouldn't associate relaxing with home. And I think that's really important to get out of the work mindset, because everything's online, well, at least for me. I don't want to be on my laptop all day in my room and doing work because then when I want to chill out and relax, I'm still in my room, So that's definitely a big tip I would give to people actually. To have your workspace separate from your room if you can. But
definitely.
when I come home, I cook, I just hang out with my friends. Yeah, so I always try to get the lectures out of the way in the morning. So I can
Yes.
do my readings afterwards. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's so easy at uni, like with online learning, to like make your room, your study room, your relaxing room, your bedroom, your dining room. Like it becomes so many things at once. So if there's any time you can be able to like go to a library and then
Mm-hmm.
then your room is like more of a relaxation thing rather than just the studying and relaxing and everything all at once. So yeah.
Nana asked another question.
Okay.
He said, how can I apply for Masters in Social Work at Kent University? Nana, have you been to the website for social work, the Masters from Kent? If you can't find it, we will send you the link directly. But I would suggest for everyone looking to apply, go to the specific school on the website, the specific department, and then it'll have all the contacts and how to apply there. Because
Yeah.
I think it might be different from some schools. So if you just put in University of Kent, Masters in Social Work, and then into Google, and then the first link should take you there.
That's good. And somebody else said, I got an unconditional offer letter yesterday from the University of Kent. What's your suggestion? Should I go for it? First of all,
Well done.
get an unconditional offer. That is so good, and you should 100% go for it. Like honestly,
go for it.
an unconditional. I haven't even heard anybody that's gotten that this year. Literally, that's so.
You didn't get unconditional from Ken, did you?
No.
I didn't. Yeah, I would go for it. Go for it.
For it.
Especially looking for a campus university, friendly environment. We've been talking about facilities as well. There's loads of facilities, and I understand that for a lot of people, they might be worried about COVID and how COVID is going to impact their social life. Obviously, there are going to be changes.
Yeah.
However, there's still definitely a social life, especially if you join societies. Just join societies, get involved with things, and then you'll make friends. It's honestly, I'd go for it for sure.
It's just close your eyes and do it. Like, you'd be so surprised.
You're welcome, Nana.
So the next question that I've got is, how do I join a society?
Okay,
you should be the best.
Just go to the University of Kent Union website. So Kent Union has their own website, and there should be a section with all the societies, and then you can type in any society, and there's different categories. There's academic, there's a musical, there's just different ones, and there's volunteering, and then you can find anything you're looking for. To be honest, we have loads of societies.
So many societies. So many. Literally. But yeah.
And then once you do that, you just click onto the society you like the look of. If you don't want to join it right away, there will be contacts with the president of the society. So then you can contact them first with any questions you have. With the majority of societies, you have to pay a very small fee just to support the society. And then it's just a one-off payment, and then you have to pay for the rest of the year, which is great. For young women, for example, that I'm part of the committee for that, it's £5. Part of it goes to charity, but then you don't pay for the rest of the year. So it's just a very small fee that you pay. And then you're part of the society.
Literally.
Mm-hmm.
So easy.
Actually, one of my friends wanted me to cover this yesterday. What's your favorite thing about being a Kent student?
What's my favorite thing about being a Kent student? I would say, number one, the environment. I feel like when you're just walking on campus, it's so like peaceful. Like it's really, it's really a common place to be at. I feel like number two as well, I've never felt like I've had to change myself just to be at Kent. Like I feel like since I've been here, I've grown. I haven't had to like change who I am just to fit in here or anything like that. I've just been me, and everything about Kent has just embraced that, and I love that. Yeah, how about you?
I understand what you mean about feeling peaceful on campus because it's such a green campus. I think that's my favorite thing is the campus, honestly, which is why, despite the fact that I don't have any lectures or seminars on campus, I always want to be on campus. And the library has a great view as well. You can see the cathedral. Oh, it's really good. So we definitely have some great views. Another thing is probably the support that you get from the university, from the wellbeing team. I would suggest to anyone, even before coming to university, check out the wellbeing team.
Yeah.
and you can start a dialogue with them before you come in and just ask the support you can receive. Oh, another thing actually that I did, I was part of touring houses last year, and we had a meditation course just for people in touring, but then it's with other accommodations as well.
Mm,
But you'll just with a small group of people that you live with, and then you can do meditation calls, and that's part of the well-being team as well. So that was really good. So definitely the support system you get from Kent as well is my favorite part.
good.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Any more questions? I missed the venue. I guess it's shut down. Yes, venue is shut down due to COVID. How do you feel that? How do you feel about that, Nicola?
oh, I wish it was opened.
I'll
But
be honest. I think venue was really fun actually during freshers.
yeah,
But honestly, guys, there are really great clubs outside of venue as well in town. Yeah, so keep an eye on those. See when they're going to open. Obviously, we don't know when. So we just have to keep hoping. We have another question. How about the environment outside the university? Wants to know regarding, okay, part-time jobs. Um, Actually, a lot of my friends have part-time jobs. I'm going to be honest, I applied to a lot, but because I was late in applying, I didn't get anything.
mm,
So I would say if you are looking to start in September or
definitely.
October, start applying in like July,
Yeah,
maybe end of June.
for sure.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
if you can, if you can get a job near your area, sometimes you might have, let's say the same company might be in Canterbury. So, for instance, I worked at Nando's, and so I could have transferred to work at the Nando's in Canterbury, but because I'd done a late also, I couldn't join. But things like that as well is something to think about. That even if you do get a job before you come to uni, you could possibly transfer when you do come to Canterbury. So yeah, that's just another little hack as well for you.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, guys, unfortunately, we're running out of time. But we'll be back
Oh,
in a
we
couple.
have one more question, I think.
Is there one more question?
Oh yeah, Cuba. Terry said
Let's
about Cuba in town. Yeah.
Cuban.
Yeah, I love Cuban because I was part of South Society as well, so we went to the Cuban a lot. I would just say we have to just give it time and hopefully the clubs will open up again.
Hopefully,
Hopefully.
will have some mercy on us.
Yeah, hopefully. And then we had a question about online classes will be available to study abroad students. So, Susanna, are you a student of Ken or are you abroad and want to study at Ken? Because there will be a difference there. Um, yeah. So private message us and then tell us more information about yourself and we can get back to you. Um, so yeah, what are the rankings of the university? I think it changes on different platforms. The
Different.
Guardian, different one. It depends on your course as well. My friend does languages, so the ranking for that is top 10, which is so impressive.
For my
They will fluctuate naturally. Honestly, don't pay too much attention to it. I'm saying that as someone that would pay so much attention to it before I started university. It doesn't really mean anything, to be honest. And it's always usually the research universities that are at the top. But what's important is student satisfaction. I think look up student satisfaction scores. That's
yeah,
the most important thing. It's the student voice that matters. So yeah.
yeah. For your own course as well, specifically, what is it saying for your course? Because sometimes there's a huge difference between that. It could actually be very good for your course. So
Mm-hmm.
have a look.
Exactly. Exactly.
But Susanna also said that her case is that she's abroad but wants to study at Kent.
Okay. I think it's going to depend on the school that she's going to be part of. So, Susanna, we're going to get back to you. Would it be okay if we DM you?
Or
And that way we can help you out specifically.
if you can DM us what you study, then we can send you the link exactly of how we can help you. So yeah. Yeah, guys.
Mm-hmm.
So unfortunately, we're starting to run out of time, but we'll be back in a couple of weeks and we'll have another chat with you guys.
Mm. Thank you, everyone. If you have
Thank you.
any questions, please feel free to DM us
Yes.
or any platform, any social platform from the University of Kent. Just feel free to ask anything.
And also, we do have our undergraduate open day on the 14th of November. So,
Saturday, November. You'll be able to find out a lot more information about your course, about facilities, and even more information about student life at Kent. And definitely check us out. We might be doing another one of these in a few weeks' time. So we'll keep you updated. And thank you for your time, everyone.
thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.